Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to our second episode of discussing Card Clash and architectural game-based learning. My name is Ivan Kopas, and I'm a senior technical trainer with AWS. This time around, I have a very, very special guest, Marco Sluga, here with me. Marco, would you like to introduce yourself?
Thanks, Ivan. Great pleasure to be here with you. I know I accepted the challenge publicly, so I'm ready to go. I'm Marco. I am a senior technical instructor as well with AWS TNC, training and certification, but I also hold a double role right now because I'm helping the internal enterprise skills transformation team design and build really custom learning for our enterprise customers. So lots of cool stuff going on my side at the moment.
Very cool. Thank you for accepting the challenge, and thank you for suggesting that this should be a series instead of just a one-off that we had with Curtis Morton, the senior product manager for game-based learning, which I'll include the link here for you folks to reference here. So this is going to be a series. Marco is our second contender. Now, you mentioned it. You hold double roles. Currently, Marco working as an instructor, working on enterprise transformation. So tell us a little bit more, maybe a few examples of what do you do day to day, just to help folks understand what your role is at AWS.
Yeah, so my position as an instructor is essentially delivering our courseware. I also am a golden jacket holder like yourself, Ivan.
Excellent.
And being a golden jacket holder means that you are able to teach the whole curriculum of courses, pretty much. And with that, as an instructor, my day-to-day would be essentially focused mainly on delivery of courses, talking to students, leading labs, leading jam sessions sometimes. Jams are really cool game-based sort of challenges that we have, like challenge labs. You get to be presented with about 8 to 10 challenges, and then your team needs to solve those challenges as quickly as possible and without using any hints, and you compete against other teams. So it's a really cool thing that we can do live, and you can find them on AWS Skill Builder as well. Some of them are going to be in there, and you can do them on your own in a self-paced format. But right now, so most of this year, I've actually transitioned into this role with enterprise skills transformation as a delivery lead. And being a delivery lead is essentially speaking to customers and seeing what their learning needs are and understanding what their learning landscape is like, what the culture of learning is in the enterprise. And then we built two different types of programs. One is a tournament-based program. It's called a Guild Incubator. And this is a competition. It's like a jam, but larger scale, where learners throughout about 12 weeks of learning go through different types of learning objects, some online self-paced courses, some online self-paced labs, some live events like workshops, some other live events like training with our wonderful instructors as well. And as they complete the learning objects, they gain points for their team, and these teams then compete and try to actually use the knowledge that they've gained to create innovative solutions, to come up with ideas for how to utilize these new technologies like cloud, and especially something like generative AI is really popular right now. So our generative AI incubators are aimed at showing what generative AI capabilities are available on AWS, and then motivating individuals to both learn, because learning means points and points mean prizes, and also come up with ideas, because each innovation idea that the team submits gives them additional prizes, and there's a winning innovation idea, or perhaps the top 3 winning innovation ideas typically chosen to get some really nice awards, so that individuals participating in this tournament get exposure to the technology. They come up with the ideas, and then the winning teams, they get their names presented to their senior leadership, and there's prizes involved. So it's a win-win-win kind of situation.
That's right.
The other offering that we have is AWS Skills. Go ahead.
No, no, go ahead. I was gonna say
Yeah,
it's
the other
very
offering that
exciting
we
that
have is
there's like a hackathon of having various opportunities around it as well. So you get to come up with the idea, you get to get your name out there, and you learn a ton along the way as well, especially with these rapidly emerging technologies like agentic AI and generative AI.
100%, yeah. And the other offering which we have is more of a large scale offering. It's called the AWS Skills Guild. There's a
Mhm.
guild incubator. It's just like one tournament, 3 weeks. Sorry, 3 months, 12 weeks. And then the other one is the Skills Guild, which is essentially a learning program where we build out a learning program for an enterprise to elevate their skill set across the board. This could be geared towards thousands of learners potentially. And we go and we do like a broad analysis and then some deep pinpoint analyses to identify the types of learning, because you can always just throw 5,000 learning objects at a company and say, hey, go learn. Or you can
Right.
go and individually assess what's going
Mhm.
on and then try to build a really custom program. And yeah, we can do really wonderful things. And these are like very involved engagements. And they affect, like, at the end of the day, my work now affects like thousands of learners per each engagement potentially. So it's really rewarding to do
That's exciting. That's
these kind
exciting,
of things.
and
Yeah.
you have ability to help those learners keep up and keep up skilling with some of these emerging technologies, as well as advise these organizations, potentially very large organizations, how to best position themselves to continue upskilling their workforce so they can work on those cutting edge projects. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you for that background, Marco. I think this is going to be really exciting for folks to learn about, hear about. But now, my next question for you is: are you ready for a game of Card Clash with me?
What does my background say?
All right. So Marco has a background. I have a gaming T-shirt. So I think we're both pretty hyped up, pretty ready to get started. Again, if you are not sure how to get here, navigate to AWS Skill Builder and just search for Card Clash. You also have ability to simply download the iOS app or Android app, which is now available in preview as well, and join some of the games with your favorite mobile device here. So similar to what we've done with Curtis last week. Again, if you did not watch that video, check it out. I'll include it here in the corner. We're going to start and create a multiplayer game by clicking on multiplayer. Now, I'm going to be the one who's creating the game, then Marco can join. So I'm going to click here, create. And this presents us with several choices, Marco, of 4 different islands. We have cloud practitioner, we have solutions architect, we have serverless developer, and generative AI. Last week with Curtis, we reviewed cloud practitioner island. So maybe we can pick, you and I can pick a different one. Which one of these islands appeals to you? Which one would you like to lose at the most? What do you think?
I lose at the most. Well, I was gonna say generative AI,
Okay.
but I'm gonna go for solutions architect.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
go for
Solutions
solutions
architect.
architect, and I'll tell you why. Because you said that which one do I want to lose at the most? I think that
Ah.
maybe with generative AI you'd have the upper edge because you're
Mm,
probably much more into that scope. But I'm gonna try to do my best
mm.
with solutions architect.
All right. So Marco
And for
has
those
been
of you who
architecting. Yeah, Marco has been
for those of you
architecting solutions
who
for a very long time. How many years have you been working as an architect for, Marco?
Well, if I combine my on-premise experience with the cloud experience, I've got about, let's say, 20 plus years of
All
experience as
right.
an architect, as a systems architect. My background, I started as a technician. I started fixing computers. Um,
Uh,
Basically, I got a little job at IBM to be a technician to fix PCs. They soon found that I'm pretty good at it. I got to do laptops. They moved me into servers, and from then on, I kind of started doing systems architecture and also networking and storage, and then virtualization, and then led me to cloud. And I've been in cloud for it's been quite a lot of
all
experience
right.
designing solutions for sure. And
And
I
all
have been
this whole
practicing on
journey,
on the mobile app as well.
Very cool, very cool. And this whole journey led you here to me. So let's see if the entire life work of architecting has prepared you for this battle. Here we're gonna have an alien as a creature, unlike Miss Gorilla in the Cloud Practitioner Island. So let's see what the alien's potentially going to be causing trouble with in this island. Now we have 12 solutions here, and you pick the island, so maybe I'll pick a solution we'll work on. Let's see, we have mobile backend, we have data lakes, analytics, and insights. Why don't we go for data lakes? That's a very, very interesting concept. And I used to work as a data architect focusing on data lakes in AWS ProServe, so maybe I can bring some of my background to this game to even out the playing field. So I'll say play online. This is going to create invite code for Marco to join. And as soon as the invite code is up here, Marco, you can type this in on your end.
Joining match.
All right, joining match. All right, so this is our solution, Data Lake Analytics and Insights. We may actually be playing this for quite a while. There's a number of slots here. It looks like Marco has the first play. So what you're going to do, Marco? We cannot see your screen, but you can walk us through how you're thinking about your plays.
Yeah, my screen's still loading, so I'll be there in a second with you. But what I am going to do is I'm going to focus on the really big things, right? The more important things. So, for example, I'm going to use first a cloud formation to get a little bit more energy.
Okay.
Boom. And I'm going to take a look at this middle of the 2-point slots. And if you hover over that slot, you'll see that it says it serves as an index for data location schema and metrics. One below, the middle one.
Yep, I see.
Yeah, the one below here. I think that is a AWS Glue data catalog, and I'm gonna just drop that because I have a data catalog card. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna also put an IAM on it. I'm gonna put an IAM on it to protect it.
Nice.
I'm gonna throw away another card here, and for now, I'm gonna end my turn.
All right, excellent. All right, so let's see, what are we going to do here next? We have some cards, and Mark can see our cards here. We're trying to, help him not lose so miserably in playing this game by unveiling all of our cards here. So we're going to choose Management Console as the builder card, add energy to 4. And now what do we have to do here? So we have data lakes here. Let's take a look at centrally governed, secure, and share data for analytics and machine learning. We also have object storage. So object storage, we can tell that that's probably S3, simple storage service. So I'm going to go ahead and capture that field. But let's see if I can capture something else here as well. So clean and normalize data up to 80% faster. I don't think we have any of those cards. And then populating Glue data catalog with tables from multiple data stores. Actually, Glue crawler can do that. And that's something that pairs really well with the card that Marco captured on the Glue data catalog. So I'm going to give that a shot. And now we have Glue data catalog, and we're in the lead, 4-2. Now, I'm going to simply click through some of these cards here so I can see if there's maybe something that I can discard. So fully managed service, provides several scalable queries, best price performance of cloud data warehousing. You know what I'm thinking, Marco? I can probably toss the EC2 because I don't think we're going to need that, but we're out of time. So maybe next time around. What's your play?
100%. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to be a little bit mean because I'm going to first throw another cloud formation out there. I'm going to pick that SageMaker. I'm gonna drop this one, and then now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna steal that S3 bucket from you.
Oh, that's so cruel. That's so cruel. Did you talk to Curtis and get some script running behind the scenes? I think you may have. All right, let's see. What are we gonna do here? CloudFormation adds 3 energy points. That's going to be the way to go here. And we actually got quite a bit of services here to use. So maybe, just maybe, what I'm going to do here is try and capture one of these fields. So let's see, what do we have? Cloud-based BI tool offering accessible insights anywhere. That to me sounds like QuickSight, Amazon QuickSight. So let's capture that. And we still have 2 more points. So to use the best price performance for cloud data warehousing, I'm going to go with the Redshift for that one. And now before the time runs out, which we can see here at the bottom, this line running out, this is telling us how much time we have left. I'm going to go ahead and discard AC2 because I really don't think I'm going to need that one. Now, what I'm hoping for comes next is this alien comes up and potentially just destroys maybe a little bit more cards that Marco has captured. So let's see if that happens soon. Your turn, Marco.
Thank you. Thank you. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just protect my S3 bucket here. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw away some of the other cards that I probably won't need. And I'm going to say end turn. That's all I can do right now. I don't have any energy cards.
All right. Alien took one of Marco's cards and one of my cards. All right. That was pretty fair trade. But let's see what happens now. See? He's destroying, the alien's destroying all the energy cards. But what did Marco do? He used up all his energy before this. So great job on this. It's 6-4. So we're still letting Marco have a lead so he can boost his self-confidence and feel a little bit better before we come back and beat him. So let's go for that. But how are we going to do that with no energy? We have no energy cards here. You know what? What we're going to do, we're going to toss this S3 because Marco already secured it. So we're not going to be able to steal that from him. And we're going to maybe protect one of these cards, measly cards that we were able to capture. So we can use identity access management to control who can connect to our Redshift data warehouse. And we can unfortunately protect only this one card because we're very, very poor energy-wise currently. So let's go ahead and toss out. What are we going to toss out? We really need energy. So maybe I'm going to go ahead and toss out this security cards and maybe even this AI services card. I want to open up the cards so I can increase my odds of receiving high energy cards. And I'm going to end my turn here. So what are you going to do next, Marco?
What I'm going to do next is I'm going to take two little places right here on the map because I just got a cloud formation.
Oh, no.
And I know here, centrally governed data storage, that's going to be lake formation right there. And I'm going to take my AI services back as well because that's how I roll.
It's how you roll. By
exactly.
Cheating. How are you doing this? How are you doing this?
Luck's on my side for sure.
All right. So we still don't have many energy cards. So whatever Marco's doing behind the scenes is working. We may need a rematch for this for me to come back and beat you, Marco. But I'm going to add an energy card here for now. And then let's see what else we can capture. So query and analyze streaming data. We could potentially do that with EMR, but running Spark streaming on. But maybe that's not quite it. Maybe we can use Apache Flink instead because that is really designed for that type of a use case. So I think that's going to be it. We're going to capture that. And again, very, very energy poor at this point in time. So I'm going to go ahead and discard as many of these cards I'm potentially not going to need because I want to open up the opportunity to receive more energy cards and try to catch up to Marco here. So let me see. Maybe I'll toss open search, even though I'm probably going to need it, but just to free up space for more energy cards.
Ooh, I'm in a really bad situation right now. I don't really have much.
That's good.
Much to
Finally,
offer
good news.
now. I'm
good
just
news.
throwing away cards. That's all I'm really gonna do at this point.
Keep doing that.
Yeah, I'm gonna end this one.
Okay. Well, the tables have now turned because I have multiple energy cards, but unfortunately, I don't have ability to use more than one per play. So I'm going to use the high energy card first, Cloud Formation. And let's see what else we can capture here. I wish I got some security cards because I have a feeling soon the alien's going to come back and destroy more. But let's try and capture things. So Elastic MapReduce could be a good fit for having Spark, Hive, Presto, and the rest of the ecosystem of data analytics, big data Pokemons that a Hadoop ecosystem typically comes with. So I'm gonna go and capture EMR here, and let's see what else. Distributed search and analytics engine built on Apache Lucene. So that to me sounds like Athena. Athena was initially Presto based, but over time also offered Lucene powered queries as well. And that's actually not true. So this is where when you make a mistake, you lose a point. So see, I had 2 points, but now I have only 1 left. So actually, I don't think I can do anything else. I think I'm still going to need Athena, and I think potentially it's this serverless element here. I'm going to toss SageMaker out because I potentially will not need that. So let's end turn. Let's see what Marco's going to play here next.
Well, I'm going to have to play that Lucerne card.
Okay.
Lucerne card. Because that is OpenSearch, my friend.
That's open source. That's right.
Yeah.
Great job.
OpenSearch is based on Lucerne, and then the other open field right there is the Athena. Athena is a serverless, scalable SQL query service. But yeah, they're both serverless kind of search services in that scope. So that's why it's confusing sometimes, for sure. 100%. All right. And I'm gonna end my turn at this point. These turns are short. They
are, and we need some security cards so that we can protect some of these things, because we have many cards on the table right now. I can still steal your turn.
Yeah.
All right. So we have now Marco is 4 points in the lead. Let's see what can we turn around here to drive this in our favor. So what I'm going to do here, watch this, is I'm going to capture Athena here, provide serverless scalable SQL queries directly on the stored data. And this can be Presto or Trino based engine. So I'm going to capture this. I am going to try to capture something else here. So let's see, populates glue data catalog. We lost that earlier. Clean and normalize data up to 80% faster. Maybe I'll go and capture this. Let's protect our Athena with identity access management. And for any of these, if you have any questions, let's say clean and normalize data up to 80% faster. In some scenarios, you have ability to go and learn more if you'd like to. But I can also try and steal this, but I don't have enough energy to steal the lake formation. So I think I'm going to stick to this card maybe for next time around. So I'm going to say end turn here for now. What you going to do, Marco?
Whew. Not much. I'm going to have to throw all of these cards away. Yeah, throwing a bunch of cards away because I just
this is how Marco's going to lose. It's finally
happening. No energy at this point. There we go.
All right.
No energy.
All right. We lost another 2 cards. Let's see, I can take lake formation after
for free
this. Yeah, I'm gonna lose 2 energy points, but I still have that cloud formation energy card, so that's gonna come in handy here. All right, so let's increase energy. We're going to grab that lake formation. We did get an energy or security card here, so I'm going to go ahead and secure that lake formation so Marco cannot steal it unfairly and cruelly again. And I do have 3 energy cards, which I do like. So I'm going to go ahead and save that. That may potentially come in handy in the future. So it's 10-10.
It is. And at this point, I'm going to have to throw down one of these little things here and protect it. And protect that.
See, he's scared. He's scared.
And I'm scared. It's on right now. Definitely. You have all the energy cards.
All right. Tables have turned. So I'm going to use command line interface to see what else I can capture here. And what particularly appeals to me is this service here, clean and normalize data up to 80% faster. So Glue Data Brew can potentially help with that. You can read a little bit more about it being visual data preparation tool here, but if we click on the question mark, we can also get a little bit more. to learn more. There's a link there. I'm pretty confident about this, so I'm going to go ahead and capture this. And at this point in time, I keep getting these EC2 slots. I really don't need them, so I'm going to discard this. This is now pretty tricky because in order to steal the AI services card, I actually need one more energy point that I have, so I cannot do this. So if, given that it's 12-12, if Marco now gets the card he needs, he can unfairly, through probably some cheating behind the scenes, win this. Let's see if it's going to happen.
Some cheating behind the scenes. Oh my goodness. The problem is that I don't have energy. I don't have energy, so I really don't have any choice. Well, it's a problem for me, for sure.
That's good news. Keep sharing good news.
I'm going to protect that AI, right? I'm going to protect that AI. And then I'm going to just get rid of a bunch of these things. A bunch of these things, because I'm really hoping for some energy cards, which will save me right now.
All right, so cloud-based. All right, so let's increase our energy. Now, we do have OpenSearch service. What we need here, cloud-based BI tool, so that's more like a quick site. So what I'm going to do, however, is try and take something from Marco. So what would you like me to take, Marco, from you? A SageMaker or OpenSearch? I think I'm going to go for the OpenSearch just because you captured that after I lost a point. So that's going to feel extra good to take that back. So right now it's 14-10. I'm going to discard some of these other cards just because I would like to open up the opportunity to receive cards that I really need for that last winning play. So let's do end turn and let's see what's Marco's move.
So now the problem that I have is I got to steal something from you, right?
You do.
I got to steal something back, and I don't have energy to steal anything back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go and play it super safe. I'm going to just use up the protection cards that I can. So now I've locked in the 10 points, and basically I'm just going to throw the rest away because I'm not going to need them. Not going to need them until the next turn when I get more energy.
Oh, I hope the alien. Oh, I knew it.
There we go.
I knew it. Now it's going to happen, and I'm the only one losing points because Marco locked all of his.
That was a good move because I protected my stuff.
Good strategy. This game is as much about strategy as it is about architecture as well, especially when you're cheating behind the scenes like Marco here as well. All right, so we're gonna increase the energy by 1, and what can we do now? So let's see. This is EMR. And this is still quick side. I'm going to toss the cloud formation because that's already protected. I'm not going to need this. Or lake formation. I'm not going to need this. I'm also going to toss redshift because I already have that protected. So I'm going to use my remaining 2 points to play conservative game as well. I'm going to protect some of the cards that I have. So let's go with protecting this OpenSearch, and we're going to protect the another card we have. At this point in time, I have SageMaker, but that's already picked up by Marcos, so I'm going to drop this and end turn. So we have 2 slots left. We're still in the lead, folks. So Marco, what you going to do?
I am going to play 1 energy card, and I am going to fill that little quick side spot right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're out of energy, so
to even it out. Okay. And I'm out of energy now, so I'm going to end my turn.
All right.
With a lot of prayers.
EMR.
With a lot of prayers.
EMR. All right. We did not get what we needed. That is not helpful. All right. So what are we going to do? Let's increase energy because that's about the only thing we can do. We don't need EC2. We keep getting that card. This is probably Marco doing something behind the scenes to throw us off here. And redshift is already picked up, already locked. Can't use that. AI services, Marco knows they're my favorite, so he picked them up and locked them, so I cannot have them. So cruel. And the managed flink, I also don't need that either. So let me end turn and let's see if Marco was able to rig the game behind the scenes and capture the last slot.
Get ready. This is 1 energy, and I think this card is the EMR card.
Oh, no.
Boom.
Great job, Marco. Marco
Oh,
picks this one,
thank
cheating
you.
or not. I'm gonna shake your virtual hand. Great job on handling this game. Well done. And we got defeated, but it was a very, very close game here. Any closing thoughts, Marco? Any winner's speech that you'd like to give before we go ahead and wrap up?
You were a wonderful and worthy opponent for sure. A lot of it was down to luck. I got that EMR card basically on the last pull, so it was it was basically just down to luck at this point. We both had
All right.
the ability to win, and such a close match is really exciting. And I think we should definitely rematch.
Excellent. Excellent. So, listen, Marco, as modest as always. Great job on finishing the game. Great job on winning this game. Thank you for joining me today, letting us learn a little bit more about your background, letting us learn a little bit about the two roles you're currently holding hand in hand within TNC and some of the interesting projects that the companies are taking up to upskill their workforce. I'll include the link to the previous game we played with Curtis Morton, who's the senior product manager for this game and some of the other games. So make sure to check that out. And thank you so much for joining me here today, Marco. I'll catch you next time.